Hello, I'm Dodie Williams, and I'm here on Sunday afternoon to show this long skinny journal, which I made, and I made it kind of by accident. I have admired so many of these long journals on YouTube and on Etsy and on Instagram, and I just never thought I would really make one because I'll tell you why as I go through it. But I found when I was going through a whole bunch of old cardboard ribbon cards that I had that were empty, I found this really nice old one. I just loved the edging, and it said made in France, but the made was kind of messed up, so I put the grommet over it. And I thought, well, this is just exactly the size of those long journals that so many talented people are making. So maybe I'll just fold this in half and see how it would work out if I stuff it full of stuff. So here it is. And I'm going to open it up. This is some really gorgeous silk ribbon that I got, and I bought this from a ribbon seller on Etsy, and I will find her and link her below. But, and then as I am wont to do, I lost it. I buy things, and then I come home after work to put the things I've bought someplace, and I put them someplace safe, and then they're never heard from again for like 5 years. So I actually do think I bought this 3 years ago, and I just found it recently. I was so excited. I have pink too somewhere, but the pink wasn't with the blue. So anyway, the blue is so pretty. It's French blue. So I'm gonna open it up, and I'll talk about part of the reason I have trouble making these. I just lined it on this side with some 49 and market paper. But here's some lovely little tags. I will link the Etsy shop I got this one from, and this is from the Charmed Life, one of her kits. I love her kits. They're wonderful. I think her name is Kelly Reynolds. She's amazingly talented in designing amazing kits. So I have here a tag a large tag, and this is from Lisa and Olive, who I also adore. I love her stuff. I just love that tag. And this is a little girl that I have. I think I made her into a fairy once. But my concern with making these is I'm always worried that they're going to not be completely filled up. Like I'm not sure I'll be able to get stuff all the way to the top. So one of my goals in making this was to find long stuff to fill it up with and make long stuff. This is a tag that I used to sell in my Etsy shop. I love this rose. I think I have the print that goes along with this rose, but I made this so long ago, probably 10 years ago, I can't remember. But what I did was, this comes from Jacqueline. I did, and I colored them. Actually, I gave some color to their dresses. I did take these larger money envelopes that I have, and I just decided to put things in them. For instance, here's a marriage certificate that I printed on old paper from an old book that I have that came with lots of blank pages from like 1890, and which I just think is really unique to get an old book that has like 30 or 40 just blank old paper pages. So that works. It's tall, and so I'll just stick that back in there. And then of course this is also from Lisa and Olive. I can't remember what I put into it. Let's see. Oh, here I put this tag into it. Another tag that I used to. I don't think I ever sold this tag. I used to fill my Jane Eyre journals with it. In fact, I like to use this in my Jane Eyre journals, and this is a robin from the Graphics Fairy. But this is one of those little old envelopes, and I printed it on that shiny newspaper. But here is a old document cover from Sam Poole, and I printed it off, and of course it's long, so it fits perfectly in my long book, which I'm worried about filling up longness. And I made a little notepad full of papers inside of the document. I printed it both sides with Sam Poole paper. I did put a little bulldog, attach it with a little bulldog pin. And then I just, here it is, it's all long and it's all by itself. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it just looks sort of lonely. So that's why I stuck this in here. And now this is really neat. I forgot, here's one of my examples of my long lost stuff. Okay. I ordered this, I can't remember, I think I got this off eBay. And I got a whole stack of pharmacy prescription delivery stuff. And it's really, really, really neat old paper. But I lost it at the bottom of something, and I found it when I was digging around trying to find long stuff that would fold nicely into this long journal. And there it was. I think I've had this for 4 years. Here's another one of my journal cards that I like to put in my Jane Eyre journals. A little glassine envelope with some stuff. But these 3 tags, I think, or the stickers that were on my pharmacy paper, sort of give the height that I want, so that I was able to just sort of continue it down with these tags, because obviously I'm completely obsessed with this longness thing. And I probably won't make many more of these, because this is another thing that I've been doing now for weeks, and just wandering by it going, no, it's not right, it's not right. Anyway, so here's another little mini journal that I made, and I feel like these things are sort of like sliding around, so I've got them all paper clipped in here. And this, I just used packing paper, brown packing paper, just to make a little writing place, and it just sort of slips under this, sort of holds it in place, this little clustery thing. Here's one of my little mulberry paper flowers from Poland that I love. This is also from, I'm pretty sure this is from Pixie Dust, Debrina Pratt. I think those are hers, I think. And this is from Kelly Reynolds, this little tag from The Charmed Life. And so then, and the inside of it, because it was so chunky and fat, and it was like, I decided to tie some of it together. Now I had this lovely cardstock. This is 49 in Market. I think that these are designed for people that build up those big scrapbook pages, which I've never actually done that. I've done it digitally, but I've never actually made a real live scrapbook with big papers. But I love these, and I think I have some here. They come in these packs like this, and it's just full of all this really great this stuff. I love these things. I love these as backgrounds for my fairies that I make. But this is a new one, so it's available, because they tend to go out of print really pretty quickly. So if you like something, you need to buy like 5 packs, because it'll be gone in a year or 2. So what I did was I made this little folder out of this 49 in Market thing, and then I tied it shut and enclosed all this more long stuff, more long paper. And here's another Jacqueline. I just love her shop. It's just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Souvenir de France, I think. And so I sort of aged these girls up, gave them a little color, made some old tape, and then here's some old ephemera pages that are very, very, very delicate. Here's a map of France that is sort of fun, a touring, like if you're going to go on a tour of France. This, and I love these, and I don't know if anybody does this. I'm going to show you. Just give me a second here. I have this thing called a pulley printer, and it's this little tiny thermal printer that you download an app and you get this little printer, which I should have had ready to show you, which I don't, it's downstairs. It's like a little square printer about this big. And you download the app and it'll print images from your phone. And here are all these, and these are all stickers. And I don't know why, I just love this thing. It's just so much fun. I sit on my couch at night and I'll print off like 50 things. It's just so much fun. But this is one of the Pulley prints. And I have about 1,000 black and white images. Black and white images work the best. Color images don't work very well. But I have about 500 or 1,000 black and white images from clipart.com that I've collected over the years. This is another Jacqueline print. And here is another envelope that I made. There's nothing in this one, but it's another nice long money envelope that I think works well in this belly band. And this piece of music, this old music, is really, really fragile. And I put it in and I thought it was going to be fine, but it's so fragile. I keep having to tape up the edges, and I didn't put anything in here yet because I'm afraid it's going to hurt it. So here's another lovely little journal card that I sort of gave a little flag layering to. And I think this is also from Le Charmed Life. Kelly Reynolds, her stuff is so pretty. Now here's the center pocket, and I sort of embellished it with some sparkly tissue and some doily and some netting and a ruffle and a rose. And this is also 49 in market paper, but and I'm pretty sure, I was just talking about them going out, sort of discontinuing. I'm pretty sure this one just got discontinued, and I had a whole bunch of it, but I put it somewhere. Oh my gosh, I'll find it in 6 years. So, and just a little tag I made with more of that old paper from the book with the 30 or 40 pages of blank paper, which, I mean, really so wonderful. And just made a little collage thing. Here's a blank page. I don't know what to do. If anybody has suggestions, tell me what to do. And here's more of that really fragile music paper that I didn't put it. I made a little tuck pocket thing, but I'm afraid to put anything in there. But, and here's a little foldy outy thing of the old paper, and here's another Kelly Reynolds thing from Le Charmed Life. And what I do is I print them, and I print them front and back with old Fox paper from the Graphics Fairy, and then I scrunch them up like this with my nails. Like, let's see if I can get this off without ripping it, right? Come off, there. But I like to go around scrunging it like with my nails and sometimes with scissors. And I know there's an official tool that does this, but I have learned that the edge of scissors and your fingernails do a really, really, really good job. Here's a nice blank piece of paper, but on the other side are those lovely, gorgeous ladies. Oh, I love them. And here's the back of that little, I put this paper on the back and then sort of cut it out in the shape of this card from 49 in Market. It doesn't come like this. I had to add that. But then you tie it up and it just sort of, it reduces the bulk, kind of. Just like that. And this is another, now this, this is also from the Boho Gypsy collection, I think, of Le Charmed Life. I just love her stuff. It's so pretty. Here's a Lisa and Olive tag. I love these tags. And I printed them on the back with Debrina Pratt's lined paper because it's such a nice lined paper, and it's make a nice little journaling opportunity. And now here is a sort of a clustery thing made with more of that 49 in Market stuff. Remember I showed you. And here's an old, one of my grungy paper clips. I'm almost out. I'm going to have to grunge some more. But see, it does remove, and there's a nice, like, bookmarky thing. And here's a nice little tag, front and back, old, old, old. And what I did was I just layered 2 of these 49 and Market cards together and just paper clipped them to the top so that it's like a removable tuck spot. So it's sort of fun. Oop, and this lady fell off. Here's a lady, she comes in the, I think in the Sepia Couture collection of Sampool, which is my favorite Sampool collection. I love it so much. This is a bit of paper from My Porch Prints, which is another, they have amazing things as well. And I just sort of stuck it up there. And here's another place. Here's my problem. So you can see how tired I got. I got to the end of this journal, I'm like, I can't think of another long thing to make. So if you got ideas, tell me should I stack it up with tags? But I like this tag, but I don't want it to look like it's bifurcated. I don't know. And here's my final page. This is also 49 and Market paper, nice little ruffle. And here is, I believe this is from Ruby and Pearl. She has that whole section of that whole kit of the Cassell's Family Magazine. Right there, Cassell's, which is just, I was gonna buy like a whole bunch of Cassell's Family Magazines books for like, $99 a book or something. And I bumped into this kit that Heather at Ruby and Pearl has, and I thought I died and gone to heaven. And just a little, I love that picture. It's so pretty. And it's just something pretty to look at because that's what it's all about, just looking at pretty things. And I thought that was sort of fun to sort of stick it in between. And here we go, blank page. Don't know what to do with it. Oh well. So there it is, my version of the long journal. I'm not sure. I'll make another, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm right now working on several of my little she journals, and they're little, and they're little pages, and I don't have to go, oh my God, it's so long. But so I admire all you ladies that make such beautiful, lovely, cohesive long journals. But I hope everybody's having a very nice Sunday, and I hope everybody will have a wonderful week. And I appreciate everybody who comes to watch my videos. I appreciate everybody who likes or comments on my videos. It's such a lovely community, and I just wanted to express my thanks. And goodbye. Have a good night.